Hi, my name is Smeeth. This is my partner Justin Wong, and we will be interviewing Tommy Janis, who is a grad student in public policy here at UW-Madison. Tommy, some big things about the school have been Canvas as a user platform. I was wondering how easy or difficult do you find navigating this platform?
Well, I used Canvas in high school, so it's been pretty easy. Kind of just been using it for like 7 years now, so not that bad.
Okay.
I know, like.
Do you like use any other? Have you ever used any other platforms like Google Classroom or anything like that? No. Have you experienced any challenges or frustrations while using this platform, and can you describe one if you have?
I had one the other day where like my class, like I couldn't see like my assignments on the actual dashboard because that's like where I look at assignments.
Totally.
So like I didn't do the assignment. I like had to tell my teacher like I can't see them.
Okay.
So I mean, just like communication wise, I guess sometimes it can be difficult.
Yeah, and then I was just wondering, are there any like platform features that you feel that are helpful for managing coursework?
Yeah, I think.
And if you could show it to us, that would be better.
Yeah. So like the dashboard is kind of like my homepage.
Okay.
So it's like where kind of like I find everything.
Yeah,
I just like go to the
sure.
dashboard, and then like if I was gonna do like on my phone, it's really easy because there's like a to-do list or like tasks I have to do.
Okay.
So that makes it really easy when you have it on an app on your phone.
So do you like prefer the mobile platform or like the online version?
Depends on what I'm doing. Like if I'm just checking something really quickly, I'll go on my phone.
Okay.
If I do an assignment or something, obviously I'm gonna use my laptop.
And I was going into my other next question, like how do you typically check for assignment deadlines or upcoming tasks? You show it through the dashboard.
Yeah, just dashboard.
Yeah, that's definitely really helpful. How do you like the platform to submit homeworks or projects, and what do you dislike about this process, and what do you like about the process?
In high school, I remember in high school, we used Google Docs, and you could submit Google Docs like on Canvas, but now you have to like put it in a PDF or a Word and then send it as a file and save it on your computer. So it was just like much easier just using Google Docs and then Canvas like together.
Yeah.
So like now like in college, I have to like
just an extra step and stuff like that. You don't want to do that. And then, how often do you use like this platform to communicate with like your instructors or peers? I know like the university has like things like Piazza and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Do you use Canvas to get to that, or do you just use a separate link, or do you talk to other like of your peers or like professors on Canvas?
I would say Piazza, like when I take like computer science or like statistics or something. When I was in undergrad, like Piazza was like the main thing we used to like help us. You could like get with other students and see what you need to do, or like the teacher would put like an announcement or something. Which are nice.
So that helps you out a lot. Yeah, definitely. And then do you, like with the calendar and notification features that you brought, like announcements and like dashboard and stuff like that, have they been helpful in managing your time or learning more about when you need to turn stuff up?
I think definitely I have a lot of like reading work to do. So like managing my time throughout the week is like the most like important thing I have to do. So like having a dashboard or a calendar where you can see your full week, what you have to do and stuff. Makes it really easy to be like, okay, Sunday I'm gonna read for this class, and then Tuesday I'll read for this class, just so you can get everything done throughout the week.
Definitely. And then, are there any tasks you avoid doing on this platform, and you definitely just don't ever want to do them on this platform? You want to do on something else?
Yeah, I never send emails on Canvas. I always just send them through the wis.edu regular.
Yeah, definitely. And then probably communicating with like group members and stuff like that. Probably do it outside of like Canvas, right? That's nice. And then do you use any other tools or platforms to supplement what you do on this platform, like Google Docs or note-taking apps, or do you just like typing in like Canvas and stuff like that?
No, definitely I'm a Google Docs guy, not a Microsoft Word. Like Google Slides, obviously, I use. For sure. And then like on my iPad, I have like the Notability app, which is really easy, like take notes with. Put PDFs from Canvas on Notability and then highlight.
Just highlight. And then do you think like Canvas now incorporates some of these like note-taking features so that you'd be like like the note-taking features like Google Docs, stuff like that? Do you think that if Canvas incorporated these features that you would be more inclined to use Canvas for note-taking, or no?
Like if Canvas had its very own kind of Google Doc or Microsoft Word, absolutely. It'd be all in one.
Yeah.
Very easy.
And then during your last assignment, what tools did you use from the platform and how effective were they?
Just any assignment.
Yeah, just any assignment if you could just show us.
Yeah,
it'd be really nice.
Okay, where is it? Let me go to my release class. So I have like the discussions. I have to go to the discussions for these.
Mhm.
So like we have week 4 right here, week 3 and week 2. So like here, like you can collaborate with all the other people in the
Yeah,
class.
definitely.
To like, so we all had to read something and then
Mhm.
we all type out like kind of a summary
Yeah.
of it and what our thoughts are of it. So it's good to like, you can see what other students are like thinking, and you can also reply to them and give them feedback or get feedback yourself.
For sure. And then do you prepare for exams or midterms using this platform? And do you think this platform supports that process, like exam prep and stuff like that?
Of course, there's always like study guides or like just lecture notes that teachers will put on Canvas that you need to study, like not like an outsourced resources.
For sure.
It's easy to access, or to find where those lecture materials are posted.
I think like going through files can be difficult sometimes, but I think overall it's pretty simple.
Yeah.
And if I can't find something, then I'll just go to the syllabus and check if it has it or not.
Yeah.
Can you show us like?
Yeah. So if I was gonna go on here, like syllabus is right here, and then I would find everything on here, and then like if I go to files, nothing's here from my teacher. Well, some of the stuff is here, but she puts most of it on, I believe it is, what is it, the homepage. She'll put all the readings for the week on here.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, and it's definitely like laid out. It's definitely laid out really, really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice. Another thing that was just like I like personally struggle with as an undergrad. Have you ever missed like a deadline or assignment because of the difficulty using the platform?
Yeah, of course.
Do you is it happened recently, or is that more like an undergrad thing for you?
It was it was when I was like getting used to it.
Yeah.
And like in high school, like obviously they're more lenient.
Mhm.
In college, they could just you either get it in or you don't. Kind
Yeah,
of thing.
definitely, I get that.
So there's been times when like I haven't seen the assignment, or like it was supposed to be a certain like PDF or Word or
Mhm.
something like submitting wise that the communication wasn't there. So like in those things, it was like kind of challenging using it at first, but I think I've gotten the hang over it.
And
over
then,
time.
do you have any like, specific examples, like in like a class that you had freshman year, maybe by any chance? Like, oh, I missed the assignment here,
Yeah.
and it cost me dearly in my grade. If that's ever happened, would
Well,
you?
I mean, of course, like there's like been like homeworks or like maybe a class I didn't go to, there was a quiz in or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of just have to like work with the teacher and kind of email them, see what's going on.
Definitely.
And if there's a solution there, I mean, hopefully they can give you it. If they don't, then
Yeah. No, I
you kinda just
totally
have to
get
move on
yeah.
the next
Like
day.
I've been having a lot of trouble with like teachers and stuff. Like they
Yeah.
sometimes just don't upload it. Like I'll like check my grade a week later.
Well,
like,
a lot of teachers like my Middle East class for this one, like
Mhm.
the teacher like she's never used Canvas.
Oh, really?
So like it's kind of like I have to like the students kind of have to be like, hey, you can't see it on the dashboard. Like, can you put it on the dashboard?
Yeah.
And stuff like that. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
just gonna-
You think like teachers need to know more about Canvas? Like, well, how do you feel about the professors' knowledge of Canvas in college? Because I know, like, just like you just said,
I
like,
think it's a range of
yeah,
different
definitely.
approaches. Like so you
Definitely.
have the Canvas teacher that's going to be full on Canvas, give you announcements, knows
Mhm.
how it works. He's
Yeah.
gonna put everything up on you for you, put it in the files, gonna have the syllabus right there. There's stuff like that, and then you have the teachers that don't put anything
Mm-hmm.
or stuff like that. And one thing that I'm like over the years has happened is teachers won't put grades in right away.
Okay.
Like as like a student that like goes semester by semester, you need to like know how your grades are doing.
Yep.
And for the teachers that like don't put in the test grade or wait to put it in until after like the semester's over,
Yeah, it's
that's
such
kind
a
of
pain.
frustrating.
Yeah,
a little
for
bit.
sure. I know. I totally get it. Yeah, like I've had like a couple problems with that, like missing assignments and grades and stuff like that. Teachers have been like taking points off for no reason, and it's been like hard for me to like recoup from that because it's like all the way at the end, and it's like before like right after grade, right like a day before grades are due, and you just can't like submit it. Like, oh my god, like can you like change my grade and stuff like that? Yeah, it's been really hard for me too. As you gain experience using the platform, have you found yourself using it differently compared to when you first started, or is like tricks or like shortcuts you know in Canvas that have been helpful for you? Or no?
So I mean, one thing I do that has always been helpful for me, because we're just talking about grades,
Mhm.
like on the dashboard, you can go to one of the buttons over here and actually see your class
Oh,
load and
shoot.
all the grades it has.
Oh, that's really cool.
So
Yeah.
you can like see I have like these grades and
Oh.
stuff like that. So like that's like a shortcut instead of
Okay.
having to go into each individual
that's
class
really
and
nice.
stuff.
Yeah, I've never actually seen that. That's really eye-opening.
It's
to
really
me.
helpful. And I've seen like other updates are on other computers. Like
Okay.
kids' screens. Like if you go to the home page, it'll have like kind of a bar for like a grading thing in the top right, which I don't have it on mine. But
Yeah, that's
I've
sweet.
seen it.
Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, I personally have never seen that too. I'm definitely gonna start using that. It's kind of a pain, like course grade.
Exactly.
You can that's so nice. Yeah. And then, how do you think your usage of the platform might change as you move through your academic career? Because I know you're towards the end of your academic career. That's like because you're already a grad
Say like
student.
how it's changed.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
like how it's changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, like how do you think it's?
Well, like at the beginning, like, I mean, Canvas was like, for any teacher that's just starting using Canvas, I think it's hard to navigate at first, I'd say, but like over time it gets much easier. And when I got I'll just say this, like when I got an iPad, it kind of changed everything because I could download documents off Canvas and put them into Notability app and then highlight right away. So like it was note-taking wise, getting an iPad with Canvas and having Canvas on it is super helpful.
Okay.
I'd say, but that's kind of how it like changed or quicker note processes.
Definitely, I totally get that. So do you? I know like as you can see now, like they have student support well-being. I know that's like been a change. Do you think like more like quick links like that on the side will be like helpful for you in Canvas, or is that more like?
In all honesty, I've never clicked that button before.
Okay.
I'm not sure what it does.
Definitely. No, like it's just like
Yeah.
student helpful resources, like if you're struggling with class, like well-being and stuff like
Oh,
that.
yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah. Do you think like more resources like that need to be put up?
Well, usually you have to go through like UW
Yeah,
Madison,
exactly.
and
But now it's just like a quick link.
support or
Yep.
something like that. This is I didn't even know about this. This is
Yeah.
actually really
No,
cool.
it's really cool. Yeah. Yeah. It's
It just what does it do? It gives
yeah,
you
it just gives you like a
contacts.
couple quick links, like people like, oh shoot, like maybe I'm struggling with mental health. And you have University Health Services. Oh, like I'm like not dealing with stress management. Let me go to Rec and Wellbeing. You know, like play some sports or something like that. Yeah, and then if there's one thing you could change about this platform, what would it be?
One thing I would change.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe like the coloring.
Coloring of
Yeah, I
it?
would
Yeah, you
say.
think that would help? Like
I think
condition?
graphic wise, it could be a little better.
Yeah, definitely.
But I
get
mean,
that.
obviously that's not like a big deal.
No,
But if I were
yeah.
to, that'd be probably be the one.
Something like you could like customize it more to like
Yeah.
yourself, like maybe like.
Like you can like
Color coding.
I know for the classes you can color code them and stuff like that, like more stuff like that.
Definitely, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah. If there's, do you have any other comments about Canvas or as like a user platform in general, or?
Just one thing that I've always loved is the like you know how like teachers will drop your grades or drop a quiz or drop a homework or something, having like that already in the grades and you see it as it's dropped is like so nice because you can see your actual grade
you
instead
don't
of
have to
having to
wait
like
for that.
wait and like maybe you have like an 82, but if the quiz gets dropped then you have a 91, like stuff like that.
Stuff like that. And
easier.
it's already shown, so you don't have to like.
It's also
I'm
less
banking on
stressful,
that.
too.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think that's been like. Because I used to, back in the day, I used to use Google Classroom, and I never really saw like the grade drop, and it was like hard to see my grade. But now, like, I can just see like, oh, I just click my grade, see it, and then if it's dropped, like how much my grade went up or how much it go down type thing. You know,
Yeah.
like that's definitely really, really helpful. And then Justin, do you have anything to add for Tommy or?
Yeah. I guess. What would you rate Canvas out of 10? Out of 10.
Like how comfortable I am with it.
Or like just like the platform as a whole. Like
Probably give it like a 7 maybe. I
7.
think some things could be easier.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I like it a lot though.
Do you like? I know you said you haven't really used any other platforms like except Canvas. Other than that, like would you want to migrate to a different platform, or is it just like,
Canvas is kind of all I know, so I really don't know any better.
Okay,
So
I totally get it.
kind
Yeah,
of fine with it.
yeah, and just like just deal with whatever you want to do. There was one other. It's like the other thing that I had that I was asking about was that I know like some professors like it's hard to access like their syllabus and quick links like that. They like prefer using their website and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want like them to start putting their website on Canvas, or do you think like
Their website for
like just like their like links like downloads and stuff like that? Do you want that on Canvas or?
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you
In
can
their course page, yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I think like in the homepage a lot of time there'll be links. Like my history class, for example, like there's links to for each week and each readings, and it's like I'll show you. It's actually organized very well. History 201 right here. Let's see, like if you go down, you can see each week it has a link. So if I like click week 1, for example,
Okay.
you go down and it's all the readings and everything like that, and it'll give you like a prompt if you need it. like week 3, you can actually just see all the links here for like the sources that you have to read for the week.
Definitely.
But yeah.
That would be really, and then the another thing I was talking about is like the privacy of Canvas. Like I know like some quizzes that they go on like a lockdown browser. Do you feel like that's like a violation of your privacy at all, or do you think like it's just whatever to you?
I get the testing.
Okay.
Because like it makes sense.
Mhm.
Like you can't cheat. That's fine.
Yeah.
But I think that I think that Canvas sometimes can give teachers a little more power than what students know.
Definitely.
Because there's a lot of like tracking, there's a lot of like info that's stored that the teachers can actually see.
Okay.
Yeah, I've had to deal with that in high school and college. So.
Definitely. Justin, any other questions you got, or are you okay?
No, I think we're good. Yeah.
All right, Tommy, you up now. Thank you for your time, and good luck for the rest of your studies for the rest of the year.
Thanks,
Thank you,
guys.
man.